the whole conversation, too, has been with this baseball playoff season because the Padres and the Phillies, who are starting game one down the road from us here for the NLCS, is, the wild card teams have advanced to the LCS, and the Guardians might bounce the Yankees, and the Astros have gotten through. That maybe the bye week is a bad idea for the teams that have the best records, that they were too rusty and what have you, and that, that's been an issue with the playoff format. Buster Olney, who I adore, even came up with some wild idea that if you have the best records, the two best records in the league, like the Astros and Yankees and the Braves and the Dodgers had, you would have the chance of maybe playing in the first round to keep fresh. And you have your choice of a bye week or not. It's just like, how about you play better than you played? How about if you're the Dodgers, you play better? This whole business of you've won 111 games and now you got bounced by a team that was 20 games behind you, that's not fair. How about you play better? But even with this whole conversation of being like the regular season should matter more because the two teams that have the best records are getting bounced out of the NL. So you're going to hold the game 5 that the Yankees earned with that almost 100-win season in front of 8,000 people who still stuck around? Like that's the home field advantage you were willing to play a game with? And how about the kids sitting in Ohio and New York that would have to go to sleep? Some kid waking up in Cuyahoga County and saying, Dad, Mom, did the Guardians win at 2 a.m. while I was asleep? Like, what are you thinking? I understand they were trying to make sure that the winner of this Game 5 wasn't handicapped for Game 1 of the ALCS, but so be it. At least it's going to be on a bright, sunshiny day in New York. The Yankees earned the right to have 47,000 screaming nut jobs there today, like Nick Turturro sitting on his couch. And so they're going to have it. And the kids will see it. Actual New York and Ohio kids will be able to see a game to its conclusion without being asleep or 11 at night or even 2 a.m. What were they even thinking for as long as they were thinking it last night? So I'm glad they made that move.
Well, the other conversation, too, that I saw was, the Dodgers and the Mets losing means we need to change the 5 games. We got to go to 7 now.
No. I kind of like this series.
I kind of do, too.
And I think the idea is that you get the 2 best records. You get to set your pitching up.
Yeah.
You get to set your pitching up, and that's that. The other teams, what? Because they have their juices still flowing, have a better chance to win? I don't know, man. I'm not sitting here thinking the Yankees were rusty. They won Game 1 of their series against the Guardians, who just put the ball in play and let things happen. And if they bloop, and then they'll get one other base hit. They had 5 singles in that comeback win on Saturday night that earned them the right to still be playing today. So I am not of that mindset that this new playoff format just 1 year in shows that the teams that had the best records are actually handicapped because they're rusty while the other teams still go. I don't believe that. Just play better. Just play better. The Dodgers were rusty? Really? Is that what it was?
Didn't they win Game 1, too?
The Braves were rusty? Maybe it was just the time for the Phillies. They've been red hot ever since they told the binder to go to the MLB network.
Well, Cleveland, too. Aren't they like 26-6 or something?
They got a hell of a manager.
Yeah.
Who I love. What did he say that Aaron Judge was going to maybe pick his home run ball up on the way home?
He's a good manager, Rich. Good manager.
He's awesome.